Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's me Layla and you're on Love Layla's Creations. So today I'll be talking about Northwest and her fashion choices. Now, this is not a video to be hating on her fashion choices. I actually think she dresses really fashionable for her age and that she dresses really nice, but there are certain boundaries where you should dress appropriately for your age. And Northwest is 12, okay? So by the way that she's dressing, it's not appropriate for a 12-year-old. But is it really her fault? Is it her fault that she dresses the way that she dresses? Or is it just the fact that North just dresses the way that she does because she likes the style? Or is it because Kim isn't enforcing better boundaries for her child and her safety? Let's get into it. Now, keep this in mind. North is a Nepo baby, okay? She was born and raised in wealth and, part of the Kardashian family, and her dad is Kanye West, who is a rapper. So putting that together, it kind of makes sense that North grew up the way that she grew up. But North spends most of her time with Kim Kardashian, which is her mom, and knowing that, it's kind of like, are you going to let your child dress the way that she dresses, or are you going to enforce some boundaries? Because I know that as a 12-year-old, I do not dress how I don't have a choice to dress like how Kim North dresses. I don't wear crop tops. I don't wear all kinds of things. And for 12-year-olds, it's okay to wear crop tops if it's hot in the summer. But that's the thing. You cannot be wearing push-up bras and push-up corsets and for a birthday party, or wearing that kind of stuff with short skirts and fishnet tights, or just regular tights in general, to go out somewhere while paparazzi is flanking you from left, right, up, and down. I think Kim being in the spotlight for so long, I don't think she realizes that North isn't wearing the proper outfits for a 12-year-old, and Kim wearing the stuff that she wears in front of her 12-year-old, North is going to adapt that and want to wear the same thing, because we are still in the developing phase. We just adapt to what is being shown around us and, kind of take that in. So knowing that, North might adapt this style of revealing clothes and push-up corsets and, stuff like that. And not to mention the extremely long hair. That is a lot to manage. And dyeing your hair like a neon blue at such a young age while your hair is still fragile is not something that 12-year-olds should be doing to their hair, especially her friends as well. There's one girl who has pink hair and one girl who has green hair. Dyeing their hair at such young ages might ruin their hair. And it may just be wigs, who knows? I'm not even gonna be surprised if it's all a wig. But from North not taking off that wig, I'm just gonna say that it's hair dye. But I think that you should be nurturing your hair in these ages, and you should be, especially for North, she should be putting her hair in protective styles and, making sure she can still look the way that she looks without the push-up and without the push-up corsets and without the skirts and without the tights and without the extremely long hair. And the long hair is fine as long as you're not wearing shark teeth along with it. I'm not bullying her style, but that style is not appropriate for a 12-year-old. Yes, her style is amazing. I really love her style. Aside from other revealing stuff, I like her style. But she is wearing, putting black paint in her teeth, whatever that is, and putting shark grills, glitter shark grills in her teeth. I don't think this is appropriate for a 12-year-old. Clearly it isn't. You guys see it, and a lot of people agree. This is not appropriate. And considering the fact that her mom is right there with her, as a mother, you should be teaching your child, hey, this isn't okay. You should be wearing something else. And I know that they have the money to be able to buy North appropriate clothes. And she does have appropriate clothes that cover up, everything. But the clothes that she does have aren't appropriate for a 12-year-old, wearing extremely short skirts, wearing tights and fur boots. The fur boots are okay, but with tights and a short skirt, that is not okay. That is not an appropriate combo. And not to mention the fact that she has such form-fitting clothes, and especially the fact that she develops faster than other teenagers, that's for some other 12-year-olds. It's crazy that she's wearing such form-fitting outfits. And hey, if that's okay with her, I'm not gonna judge. If she chooses to wear these outfits, I don't think that's okay, but if she wants to wear them, she wears them. I honestly cannot have a say, so I'm not gonna try to boss anybody around. But the fact that she is, such long hair, putting on filters that make her have tattoos, having 2 finger piercings on her fingers, which is so painful, and, getting fake piercings all around here and stuff like that. I just don't think that as a 12-year-old, you should be wearing that kind of stuff. So, wear what's appropriate for you, and don't put yourself out there for everybody to see. And just know that if you want to wear it, you don't have to listen to nobody. This is just my opinion, what I have to say. And honestly, you don't have to take what I'm saying seriously. But if you think that wearing, I honestly think, I don't know, because North is clearly adapting from Kim's style, with hence the corset and the short skirts. But Kim is her mom. You should be telling, it's not about expression, like in an interview that Kim said.
Express herself. I do think that's fair. I'm just not a judgmental person like that, so I try not to pay attention to it. But I think that no one knows unless they're in my shoes of what I'm dealing with and how we have to manage certain things from the outside world or even close in our life that we have to go through together. So I think like the one misconception that people might have is like, oh, she's trying to be her bestie and lets her get away with a lot. Like, no, Northie actually has a lot of rules. The one area is I do let her express herself and I do let her do that. I love her for that. And she would do it, regardless. It's funny, like people are like, oh, this blue hair, all of a sudden, or like her fake piercings that she puts up, or her, I have pictures of her when we're in first grade, pre-K, where she'd come with like a fake septum ring and she has her green braids and she has pink braids, but she's always loved the colored braids in her hair since she was little. Like she really is who she is and always has been that girl.
Unapologetically.
And so like I nurture her. She is homeschooled, and a lot of it is me helping her do a lot of the teachings and the things that we do, but do a lot of realistic courses, things that she's really into. Math, we'll give budgets and we'll go around and we'll get stuff and we'll add it all up and subtract it all, and building class. It's like an actual course and a curriculum.
Interactive learning than
fully
textbook
interactive learning. And so she had an idea of making hats and making jewelry and all the things she wanted to make. So we made it a course, and she has to do the web design and she has to do the budgeting and she has to go to the stores and get materials and sewing. And we do like full fashion courses, and she goes in the summers, like to FIT in New York and to
Oh, she's saying that it's about expression. It's about, like, I'm gonna let North express herself. No, this is about North's safety and her coverage. I'm not saying she should dress head to toe in, full body coverage. I'm just saying she should dress in a way that's okay for her age and that still nurtures to her personal style, okay? And I can't tell her what to do with her teeth. I can't tell her what to do with her nails. But I can say that is something that she should be wearing way further into her teens, wait until she's a little older to have grills put into her teeth. Kanye is still the father of his kid. If I don't know if they're still co-parenting together, but if that is the case, I think Kim should be taking his advice. And, of course, doing what is right for North and not letting her grow up in such an exposed environment while letting her make choices that people are obviously going to come in about, like her style choices. But, hey, if North wants to dress like this, I have no right to tell her, hey, you should not be dressing and this way and that way. But if it is not her choice to wear this, and if she is just, doing what she sees her mom wear, or like her mom is the one choosing out her outfits to go out and wear, then honestly, it's something where no matter how many rules you put, no matter how many rules you put, there should be a rule where, hey, you should be covering yourself up a little bit more. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. This was a pretty short video compared to my last one, but this is just my personal opinion on what I have to say about North's style decisions and Kim's parenting. But yeah, and not to mention the fact that Kanye is the one telling, going in interviews like North shouldn't be on social media. She should be staying away from that. And honestly, I think that should be her choice. If she wants to go on social media, that is her choice. I don't think she should be restricted from making videos on social media, as long as, we aren't being exposed to certain things on social media. But if she wants to, she can. I think that, because I want to be on social media, I want to make videos, so I'm going to do that because it's my decision, and I'm fully supported by my family and my parents. So that's that. And Kanye also said that she should be covering up, she should be wearing what's appropriate for her. He clearly wants the best for his daughter and for all of his kids, but I do think that it's truly up to Kim regardless, because whatever she decides goes, and honestly, she's the one with North all the time. But that is no excuse for her to be allowing North to wear whatever she wants, however she wants, and whenever she wants. That's not good. Obviously, there's a lack of control and boundaries and rules in that section. But hey, if Kim said that she has enforced rules, we're just gonna take it with a grain of salt and say, okay, maybe she does set up some rules, but there should be some rules regarding how North dresses and what's appropriate for her age. Bye everyone, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to help support the channel. And please comment down below if you like this video and tell me what you think of North's style decisions. Do you think it is a good idea? Do you think that her style decisions are, appropriate for her age? Please tell me in the comments so I can be more informed and so that I can hear all of you guys' wonderful opinions. Bye guys, and I'll see you in the next one.